で、次はですね、ブラッドボーンが終わって、クイッキーワールドですね。こちらの方は、
Well, okay then.
まだ解説がいないんですね。誰か来てほしいんですけど、知っている方はいましたら、ぜひとも、ディスコードの方にね、書いていただいて、参加していただけると非常に助かります。
Darker side's a good 3.5 hours. Well, it was anyway, until we got good. But I enjoyed 2 to 4 hour speedruns, so that's kind of what kept me in the crowd of the longer speedruns.
ではちょっと裏方の作業をしていきますので、失礼いたします。
It's from Kizaron, actually.
Oh, who's that?
Why don't you run Pokemon?
Well, you see, I was always told that Chicory is the worst starter to have. I strongly disagree. Just so we're clear. But it's something I do want to get into. I'm thinking about starting off with Pokemon Go. Let's go Pikachu or Eevee. Here, Eevee's better.
Eevee's better. Do Eevee. Don't do Pikachu. Sucks. So we got at Durman667. Which moon do you wish was part of the speed run but isn't? That's actually a pretty good question.
Ooh, so I'm a huge fan of Jump, Jump, Jump. For those who don't know what Jump, Jump, Jump is, you have to get 10,000 jumps.
It's a little obscene.
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, if you watch an All Unique Moon speedrun, you know we have to kind of jump farm for about 5 minutes with motion controls.
That's like one more than 9,999.
It's over 9,000.
It's pretty. We also have from Star Smiley, who's better, Pauline or Peach?
I gotta go with my girl Pauline because she actually threw us a festival.
That's
unlike
fair.
Peach. Thanks for saving me. Here's a cake. And then nothing.
We also have from BJ Mashed Potato. Cool name. What's your favorite kingdom?
So I know a lot of people are gonna moan at me, but I love Wooded Kingdom.
Which one's that?
It's the one you'll know when you see it. Basically in like a forest preserve kind of botanical gardens area. It has a really good soundtrack, so and it has some of my favorite tricks in the entire run.
What kind of tricks should we expect to see in this run?
Well, so for the most part, Darker Side is all mostly movement based. There's some fastball strats, and then we have I do most of the strats that any percent does, like in Flower Path Skip and Wooded Kingdom. And then we'll have some crazy jumps going on that'll kind of make you gasp a little bit.
Less than 10,000 jumps though, right?
Unfortunately.
Oh, darn. All right, we got from Echo SRS. What is the worst kingdom in the game?
Definitely Luncheon Kingdom, because we kind of revisit that kingdom about 3 hours in. And by that point, you're kind of hungry, so it kind of sucks to go back to it. So, plus everything damages you. And if you like Wooded Kingdom, I'm not sorry. Or if you like Luncheon Kingdom, I'm not sorry.
Let's get a couple more questions here. So we got them from Nerd Piggy. Which hat and clothes combo is the best outfit?
All right, so I'm a huge fan of the
nipple percent
boxer shorts, but yes. And the Mad Scientist hair. So unfortunately, I will not be getting the Mad Scientist hair in the run. It takes too long to get those purples, but that is my favorite combo.
All right, and then this one's actually a really good question. How do you say your name? Kyubi? I hope I said that right. How much room for improvement do you believe the Darker Side category has in terms of routing and optimization?
So from what I kept up with in the Discord, it's getting really hard to kind of replace moons without kind of restructuring the entire kingdom. But I believe there's a lot of potential to get to close to 3 hour mark. I don't know about sub 3 quite yet, but I know my PB is less than 2.5 minutes off my sum of best, but that can be taken down about another minute probably.
Well, unless Scent randomly shows up out of nowhere, I think we're good to go here, right, guys? I think, right? Yeah,
we're good.
I'm getting a thumbs up from everyone. So,
hey, Geese, what you doing over there?
What the hell?
Did that just talk?
Yeah, I'm a piranha plant. What are you looking at? Scent's sick right now. I'm filling in for him.
When did you get here?
Why do you sound like you're from Brooklyn?
Well, because Mario's from Brooklyn. Where do you think the piranha plants come from?
He's Italian.
Yeah, close enough. Whatever. Let's talk about some prizes. That's what we're here to do.
Sure thing.
All right, so, Keys, behind you there on that shelf, I think, there's a lovely crocodile plushie. Yeah, he's wearing the scarf.
はい、戻りました。
It's a good plushie. Sent to us by our good friend Eyes5. Great plushie. Love it. Super custom. Doesn't come with the scarf. The scarf is for select.
The scarf
これは、
Yeah, it
パ
does, definitely.
なんだろう。
$40
さっきパックマンの
minimum donation from now until
ぬい
the
ぐる
end
み
of
が
the
見えたけ
marathon.
ど。
Better make sure you get your donations in. Look, all right, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Now, wait a minute. I'm a prize? Okay. This is throwing my world into confusion. But apparently I'm a prize, guys. $15, you could win me. Yeah.
Do you talk?
No, the talking is not included.
Wait, why?
The contractual reasons.
パックが喋ってる。
Let's just keep moving on. From our friends over at Bandai Namco and Fangamer, we got some beautiful Dark Souls figurines. You get Solare, you get one of the Katarina guys. I don't know, Sigmaya, Sigwood, Siegfried, Sigmund. They're all cool. They all wear the Onion Knight armor. I like it. You also get the guy with the crest shield who dies in Dark Souls 1. I don't remember his name. He mostly dies and gives you the crest shield. Super cool bundle you get there. $15 minimum donation for all
ちょ
of
っ
them.
と腕がチラッと見えてる。
From our friends at Hashtag Collectibles, the guys who made me apparently. We also got a Piranha Plant and Goomba puppet. You can get them $5 minimum donation. I'm just gonna give you the quick rundown here, guys. $250, you're gonna get everything you need.
そうですね。
Including
パ
entry into our
ックンフラースマブラに DLC できますね。
Now right there,
もう配信されたんだっ
if you
け？
wouldn't mind very carefully picking those up.
まだ
We
で
got
すよ
some
ね。
Samus and Metroid paper crafts. They were made by our friends over at the RB social media team. They made them live here on Monday, or so I'm told. I don't know. I'm a Piranha Plant. What do I know?
現在は、まあ、ブラッドボーンが終わって、クイッキーワールドっていう、ゲームのセットアップ中となります。パックンは2月だっけ？あれ ?1 月って聞いてたけど。そうだっけ？
There's a pretty nice helmet, wouldn't you say?
I've bumped into it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think we all have at this point in the week. Don't worry about it. Look, I'm a Piranha Plant, so I can't really wear helmets. But it's a pretty cool helmet. I like it. It's from Arby's. It's made of paper. I think that's ridiculous. You know what? It's got a surprise.
この今持ってる兜は、ソウルキャリバーのナイトメアの兜ですね。兜が被れない。別にダジャレではないけど。
Don't worry. You're totally wearing the keys in your mind, and that's what counts. So right behind me here, we got this beautiful Trial by Fire shirt from our friends over at Fangamer. これはペーパークラフトですね。So I can't really hold things up. I'm gonna need some help with that. Yeah, there we go. That's a good shirt. $10 minimum donation.
パックン
looks
パックンは2月な
Yeah,
ん
you got
だ。
a guy in front of a bonfire. That's pretty much all I know about Dark Souls. That's all you need to know about Dark Souls. There are guys, there are bonfires. Don't worry about it. Now, from our friend Ginel Jamon, we have this absolutely beautiful various suit Samus print. It's massive. Like, I mean, absolutely
マウスさん
massive. I'm
何を
probably
言っ
gonna
てい
need
るんです
someone
か？
with hands to pick it up for me because again, I am a flower inside of a pot. I can't do too much in terms of holding things. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That is a beautiful painting right there. I love that painting. That's a $25 minimum donation from now until the end of the marathon. You're gonna want to get your donations in for that. Look at that.
サムスですね。めっちゃでっかいな。
Speaking of things that I absolutely can't hold, we got a wonderful Hylian shield and a Master Sword from our friend Iggy Ziggy. They make great
勇者の
cosplay
盾です
pieces.
ね。
They're light enough to hold, but they're still made of metal, so they look good. They got great accents on them. Those are a $50 minimum donation. You get the sword and the shield together. Get some donations in for those guys. And get those donations in for the Thumb Shredder incentive. I hear it's pretty good. I mean, I don't have thumbs, so I'm not exactly sure what
こ
kind of metric
の
I should go
勇
with.
者の盾とかマスターソードのグッズとか、これは全部
And guys, of course,
オリジナルで作ってんのかな。 すごいクオリティですよね。
Right behind me up there, we got a beautiful Master Sword and Hylian shield. Look at those. Those are gorgeous. They're sent to us by good friends over at Heroic Replicas. They're 1-to-1 scale replicas of the Master Sword and Hylian shield used in Breath of the Wild. They're absolutely wonderful. Keys, what do you think? What do you think about that Master Sword and Hylian shield? Give me your thoughts on it.
Well, it looks very much like a sword and a shield, so I'm already impressed.
Excellent thoughts on it, Keys. Now,
ナイトメアの
I got a
兜がめっ
question for
ちゃ
you,
ついてる。
If Mario came at you with one of those, what do you think you'd do?
I'd probably have to start speedrunning Twilight Princess.
There you go. That's a good answer. $250 minimum donation from now until the end of the marathon, which isn't too long, guys. Make sure to get those donations in. We've already raised over $1.6 million.
あ、そうですね。これらのグッズは多分、
And with that, you know, guys, I've been a piranha plant. This has been Kizaron.
失礼。これらのグッズは多分、ドネーションした人へのプライズですね。寄付した人に、抽選とかでプレゼントされるっていうものですね。
Thank you very much, Kizaron and Bailey, for that wonderful interview. Also, hi, I'm Punchy. I'll be taking over hosting for this Mario block coming up here. So I'd like to start by reminding everyone that the Thumb Shredder incentive will be soon in 2 runs, and it's a ways off. So if you want to see something called the Thumb Shredder, which I do, it's a great name, then you need to get those donations in fast. We also have the Rush Boxer Shorts incentive for Super Mario Odyssey coming up, and the Bowser Painting Refight incentive coming up. All of which have not yet been met, but are very close, so please, get those in as soon as you can. And we are ready for Quicky World. Take it away, Glitch Cat and RBMACHOK.
もう始まりますね。クイッキー、これ、マリオのハックロムですかね。で、2人によるレースで、カテゴリーは 100% とのことです。
And we also have a special guest appearance from LinkedIn X2 and Dram55. So give them all a round of applause. I think you guys are really going to like this. Let's get it started real quick.
スーパーマリオワールドのハック。なるほど。
We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey.
始まりましたね。グッドラック。
Welcome to Quicky World. Now, as I said in the interview before, this is a very fast-paced guy, so with very forgiving difficulty. So every single level is going to have something that's going to try to keep these players moving forward. And yeah, let's see how they do. It also has a retry system, so if they die, it's not going to be a huge time loss. They're not going to have to go through the death jingle.
Yeah, so we're starting out here in Galumba Jam, and this is actually a really kind of scary level because we're going to be doing a time save manipulation.
いかにもハックロムって感じのステージですけど。
The bullet like that, we can actually bring it all the way to the end, and it looks like. And that's what makes that.
2人とも死にましたっていうか、ほぼ並んでますね。あ、いや、あ、これレースじゃないのか。いや、どうなんだろう。2画面同じっすよね。同時だからレースじゃないのかな。あ、いや、微妙にずれた。微妙にずれたっていうか、ここでようやく左右が違う展開になりましたね。
So the task for this actually really doesn't like to use these bullets. It thinks it's really slow. So what it does is skips those bullets completely, does some wall jumps, and just hops over the entire level.
So let's see if Harvey goes for the early shell. Oh! He misses. Oh, and all right.
多分配信側のトラブルかな。ですよね。
Harvey playing it safe.
Yeah, that first level can be really, really dangerous. Actually, kind of just spaghettied all over the place with that one. It's really tough. It actually leads to a lot of resets in the world record run.
Yep. Now, RB is going to be heading into a level called Glitch Cat Lake, which is dedicated to our good friend Glitch Cat, who's running this game right now. This level is going to be really straightforward. The only thing to note about this level is that at the beginning, they're going to want to keep their slow speed because it's faster than just trying to get P-speed. So they're going to hold down and then let go of the D-pad as they jump, and that's going to allow them to reach that urchin right there.
Okay.
You got this, man.
Yeah, there's some very, very tight time saves in this that it either saves you a second or you might lose and completely just wreck your run.
Also, if you're wondering where this music comes from, it's for a very, very, very cool game called Gimmick from the Famicom, and you're going to be hearing a lot of bangers in this game. So if you know where that game, where the music is from, feel free to put it in the chat. Oh, very nice. 21.
This game actually has a lot of custom music and cool stuff. So
レースは未だにどっちの画面を見たらいいのか分からなくなる時があるので。
Okay, now RB's gonna be heading into terminal velocity. This is the only level that might be considered
ちょっと戸惑いますね。
He's gonna be falling all the way through. Now in Mario,
どっちをさすがに進んでいるのか分からないので。
So he's gonna want to do that throughout the entire level, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you can actually lose a lot of time if you just by holding slow fall.
これどっちが先に進んでるんですかね。
Can fall a lot slower and it actually cost you a lot of seconds.
Longest midway in existence. Oh, nice. Very nice.
That was really hard to do.
He's been doing a couple of shell tricks, and then he should be good. Let's see if he gets 3 bounces. Very nice.
Skip to Koopa.
And get ready.
Here it comes.
Orb. That's a good orb.
あ、右、今は右かな。右が音声入れてるんで、そっちが先ですかね。
Where you're floating in the air without any drift, and I got
Oh, very nice. Oh. Machok is getting into a level called Linked Shed, which is a reference to our very good friend Link that was here on the couch. What's gonna keep you moving in this level is layer 2.
いやー、これ難易度えぐいな。よくこんな普通にやるだけでも感想というか通常プレイでも大変そうなのよくスピードランできるなとこういうのを見てよく思うんですけど。
Nice.
Wow, RB. That was insane.
RB running away with that. That was amazing.
That's
that
a
was
really hard trick.
That is such a difficult trick to do. He had to do that without looking at that at all. That's a turn back spring drop like in the air. That's just impossible to do. I cannot even believe he got that. Great job.
Let's give Glitch Cat a chance to see if he gets it. Then we'll talk about the next level.
画面が入れ替わってる？マジ？まあ、本家が入れ替わってるとリストリーム側ではどうすることもできないので。これで元に戻った？なるほど。もうどっちがどっちだか分かんないっす。
What RB had to skip. The skip that he did saves about 5 seconds. Normally you would get that eerie and respawn it and do it the way I did.
Yeah. Now this level, the color code kind of introduces the idea that coins mean separate things in this Kaizo game. So regular coin is a normal jump, purple coin is a spin jump, and then green coin means throw the green shell, red shell, and you get points. Now let's see if...
こんなん初見じゃ分からんだろう。
Okay, so at the end of that level that RB just completed there's actually a task strat that involves a no P-sweep midair, which is a really hard trick where you bounce off the shell in midair. The task basically takes that gray platform and grabs the shell from the lava at the last second and takes it over the goal line. Orb. Unfortunately, RTA, you can't use it in this level because it requires you to mash A at, or rather B at 30 times per second.
Now, Chuck City is one of those levels where the name came first and the level came after.
いやー、これむずいな。一応今、なんとなく左を見てるんですけど。
What that does, it kind of makes sprites slide into it. It's just solid for sprites, but not for Mario. Very nice, RB.
確かにこれは親切な方ではありますね。あんま誘導はちゃんとしてますよね。ちょっと分かりにくいけど、純粋に難しいって感じで、そこまで理不尽さはないようなハックロムですね。
This is going to be a layer 2 level as well. When they hit the on-off switch, the layer 2 is going to switch direction from up and down. So they want to make sure they get to the next on-off switch before, well, they die.
I'm going to set up for a little minor time save in my level by jumping to the right and triggering this jumping chuck soon. Are
we going for only 2 blocks? Yeah, very nice.
Nice job.
Okay, now RB's going to be headed into a level called, oh, very nice. A level called Yellow Dwarf.
それにしてもこれ18分で終わるんですね。結構短いやつですね。確か本家のマリオワールドもそれぐらいの時間ですよね。12分とかそれぐらいで終わるんで。その辺は割とオリジナルと一緒なのかな。あ、本当だ、プラットフォームが SNS になってますね。マリオワールドってなんだっけ、プラットフォーム。
and they say, "Hey-o, Yeti here. We have another $10,000. Thanks to everyone who ordered tea so far. We don't want the event to end, so thanks to everyone who blessed us with that amazing Bloodborne run. We would love to give a special shout out to all our
スワミ
artists
なんで
here.
合ってますね。
Rowan,
SNS で合ってま
Logan,
す。
Tiffany, Misky, Kevin,
SNS は海外のスワミのことなん
Jane,
で。
Chris, Jenny, and Orb.
Now, this level, everything is fine. This is the only level that's gonna feature something that's not in the original game. The on-off switches are gonna control whether those blocks are solid or not, so they're gonna be trying to keep a shell to the end of the level. I'll let them explain it when they get there.
Yeah, RB's going to want to grab that. He's going to take the shell across the gold tape, and he's going to get a mushroom with it. We're going to see some cheese with that mushroom in the next level.
Oh, you can...
Oh, saved it.
What a save.
Nice save. That was really good. Nice job. Yeah, he's got that. He's gonna be
そういう抜け方するんだ。
You're gonna see a
な
little
る
bit
ほ
of
どね。
And in case you're wondering why that just cleared while it was in the air, it's a fake out. It looks like you have to do a shell jump, but there's a hidden gold tape below there that will clear the level when you pass over it in the air.
Okay, now RB's getting into the second castle, and if you played this game before, I really apologize for this one. This is the only level that kind of got out of control, and there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong with this. One thing to notice, in regular lava, oh, you can see right there, in regular lava, sauce things, but that's actually not lava, it's reskinned munchers. So he'll be able to damage boost through that as he just did, and let's see if Glitch can get the actual speed strat. Get ready.
Here it comes.
Orb. Gotta take this mushroom for a little mystical journey up here.
Ooh, he got the
very
block
nice.
Nice. That was Pierce's swag.
Now, RB's gonna move into a very interestingly named level. It's dedicated to our good friend Barb, who's kind of known for being mean with his level design. So this is gonna be the only level that actually features some trolls, but I don't think this guy's gonna...
私はあんまり改造マリオとかハック版のマリオとかあんまり詳しくないんですけど、ビップマリオとは違うとは思いますけどね。あら、死んじゃった。
That was really, really close.
Yeah, what he wants to do is keep the bullet that's all the way up the top, but he can get a bad frame rule. So even with perfect execution, there's a 50-50 chance he won't get it. And he's gonna keep that bullet, or he was going to, I should say, all the way to the end and skip a orb and skip a shell jump that's coming up right here.
Yeah, this shell jump, yeah, that would be the one that's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, not gonna go for it.
Yeah, you can get a little, you can save a little bit of time by going under that piranha, but it's very dangerous. That was good. That was good.
ザ・エンドってね。で合ってんのかなこれ。
You're doing good, dude. Coming up is Rainbow Road. Now, there's a lot of stuff I would love to tell you.
まだ違うか。
This level is completely broken. These guys are not gonna play like... You're gonna see how they cheese it. One thing I should say, if you wanna put Yoshi and Rainbow Shell at the same level, make sure you have playtesters.
Ooh. So you saw RB taking a death there. Essentially what that block is just reskin lava, so you can actually land within it, but if you land on top of it...
スーパーマリオワールドといえば RT in Japan で、まあこのマリオワールドを走られているサンゴ礁さんに会いまして、名刺をいただきました。ありがとうございます。どうでもいい、どうでもよくないけど、まあちょっとした小話ですけど。
Nice.
Narby's actually going to be taking that Yoshi into the final level where you're not supposed to have him, and that's going to allow him to do a little bit of a cool strat.
Let's see what I can do.
And we're pretty much getting to the end of the Quickie. This is gonna be the last level. This is called White Moth Lair, and it's dedicated to our good friend White Moth, he's the creator of the hack that's gonna be featured next. Now you're gonna see a very interesting color palette. This is actually inspired by a very good hack by Yashum called Call of Cthulhu. Ooh, damn. And also, as you can see, it's also very inspired by DKC.
これ、老舗が悪いっすね。
You have to really go fast if you want to save that Yoshi.
Oh!
Ara.
Terrible fish pattern. Those fish are one of the only few enemies that have a completely random pattern, even if you spawn them at the same time. So they kind of have to adjust to those fish bones. Very nice. And levels broken again.
We ran this game for so long before we figured out that you can do that.
天井抜けか。
Surely no one would be able to do that.
I mean, yeah, that strat wasn't actually found until this was accepted GDQ and the first task was created. Time is coming up.
この BGM あれですよね。アンダーテイルじゃないですかね。私アンダーテイルはやってないんで、微妙な知識になりますけど。あ、タイマーストップみたいですね。お疲れ様です。GG。
Very nice job. And I'm wrapping up here.
Time also coming up for a glitch here, and time.
はい、こちらも、右の方もタイマーストップですね。グッドゲーム。
Well, yo, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so yeah, you might be wondering why we killed off Mario at the end of this game. That's actually to make way for Luigi, the better brother, for the sequel, Quicky World 2, coming out in February 2020.
ザ・エンドねって、ザ・エンドってねって、どの辺だっけな。マリオ死んだの
？Thanks GDQ for letting me be here. Thanks me for letting me help for this really good cause to prevent cancer.
完全にストーリーがわからない。
To my dad that they're watching right now. Thanks for the cause. Thanks for Bob.
死んだことになってんの。
I'd also like just to say thank you to everybody. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to race with you, RB. You're such a good friend. We've been have a long history racing together. This was really, really fun. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Shout out to my friends and family and the GDQ. It really feels like family out here. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I would also like to give I'd love to give a quick shout out just to everybody who donated for me being able to be here, and GDQ for supporting such a great cause and accepting my game. We'd also like to give a huge shout out to Dode, who was going to race with these guys and couldn't make it. We love you, buddy.
Hey, Dode. Love you, buddy.
That's all we got. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
はい、クイッキーワールドでした。お疲れ様でした。で、ここでですね、モデレーターの方交代となります。で、私90番の、担当、今回の GDQ の担当はこれにて全て終了となります。ありがとうございました。まあちょっとだけは、お話、個人的なお話させていただくとですね、私普段、ツイッターで、イラストを描いたりだとか、スピードランの動画を上げたりしています。よかったらフォローしてください。よろしくお願いします。そうですね、まだ GDQ もう少しだけ続くのでね、まだもう少ないですが、どうか楽しんでください。では、次のモデレーターの方につなぎます。お疲れ様でした。